unit manager comes in, like called Lenny. His name was Lenny Graves. Now he wants to change everything up. It used to be if you got all your work done for the day and you were in those cages, then you could go out and to play handball on tiers or, you know, or play cards or dominoes and things, or do legal mail or go back to your cell or whatever. And you still get paid and everything because you're meeting your quota for the day. And everybody's meeting their quotas and everything's fine. Well, this guy came in and changed up and says, no, can't do that no more, blah, blah, blah. And even the cops that were running the Unicor, which included Plus at the time, were unhappy with Graves, what he was doing. So it was creating a problem. So all the guys on the fucking work tiers, and at this time out on the main line at Marion, they had the longest work strike in federal prison history going on out on the main line. That's where they were, the People's Law Office out of Chicago, Jan Sussman and all them were coming down and meeting with prisoners down there and all that. Jack Abbott, the author of fucking In the Belly of the Beast and all that Norman Mailer helped get him out, and he killed that fucking little waiter, that little dude, little guy that was trying to be an actor in New York and all that. So I know all that. I know Abbott. I know all that. Anyhow, so what happened was is the guys in yeah, there's Gressner, that legal mail, Gressner. All right. So I was just asking the guy, we had meetings, passing out some legal mail. Anyhow, so what happened is the guys in the control unit said, fuck this, we're going to do a work strike too. And now we're going to do a work strike in support of the main line, and we're going to do our own work strike because this guy's coming up and he's fucking everything up. There's no minimizer. So the dudes on D range, okay, the hall library, the unit hall library was up on D range at the time, and I'm down on A range. A range kind of like where the Wild Bunch is, right? We're down there. So they called me, some black dudes on the window, Jerry McCullough, Frank Lewis, Nolan called me up, and BDI, Barnett, Homer Ray Matthews, Little Matt, they're all on D range working. They called me up, the law library. They say, John, listen, we need your help. I said, what the? They says, we're going to do a work strike, and we need to make sure that there ain't going to be fucking scabs taking our places if they start firing us off these work areas. I said, ain't going to be no fucking scabs. Don't worry about it. I'll go down and let everybody know on the A range, and I'll holler over the guys on the B range. Don't worry, there ain't going to be no scabs. Motherfuckers try to be scabs, they're going to get fucked up. So there ain't no scabs. So I go down and tell everybody, then holler over the B range, some guys over there, and there's a black Muslim dude over there, and all we help them. They said, don't worry, we got this. There's going to be no scabs. So they set the work tier off, or the work strike off. Well, we're down on A range, and, you know, we can't be left out of it. We can't be left out of this shit. We ain't really got nothing going on, because we ain't on no motherfucking, you know, we ain't working or nothing. But we got to contribute somehow. We just light the whole fucking tier on fire. Flood it, smashed everything. So we got cops out there with fucking fire hose and fire extinguishers all night long. We're just fucking, we're getting rowdy to have a little fun, right? But it's good therapy. So the thing is, in the morning, they come to arrest me, Wade, Tumbleweed, and fucking, I know a few other guys. Take us over to the back of fucking B range and addition themselves to box yards. Well, we tear them places up too. We smash all the windows out. We do all the fucking shit there. And now we're flooding. We got everybody in the whole unit flooded. Everybody burning their shit up. They're blaming me for the whole thing. Got me hollering to the fucking bench at me. Damn, burn that motherfucker, blah, blah, blah. So they're blaming me for everything. But then it kind of, after about a month or so, and it's getting fucked up down there. They turn all the water and shitters off. They'll just turn them on briefly during the day and let you get a drink of water, let you flush your shitter. And then they turn it off again so you can't flood, right? So we figure, fuck, we're kind of at a fucking Mexican standoff here. Everything's shut down. We're locked in these little cells. So then I tell Trey, fuck it. Let's break out of these fucking cells. Let's go through these back vents and get into the pipe space back here. Utility fucking spot. and, you know, start this party all over again. He says, all right. So, man, I'm trying to rip this fucking back vent off the wall, and it's a motherfucker. And I think it's got like these big rivets in it. So I'm like doing deadlifts. I'm sideways on the wall. I'm busting a rivet loose.
You have 1 minute left.
I'm thinking this thing's going to take forever, right? And then we figure out they're bolts, and we unfucking screw them. Well, Lenny Graves, the unit manager, says Monday is D-Day. We said, okay. So it took us 2 fucking days to do this. And come Monday morning, about 2:30 in the morning, we motherfucking, we slid out of the goddamn vents, the side vents, the outtake vents, into the utility fucking corridor.
Okay.
And,
Hey, I'm going to hang up. Call me back, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we got cut off at 9:15 count time, and they just cut off so right now.
It's all good.
So the thing is we started racing all the tells on our A-range. They carry weed, slade, tumbleweed, I think maybe Davy Dewey, to the back of B-range back there, and we're tearing shit up and all that. And finally we're at like a standstill, and we got to figure something out. So I said, we're play. Hey, I think we can get to these fucking vents. So it took like 2.5. It's like from Friday till Sunday to get these fucking vents up, and they're kind of narrow, but you can fit through them. And Fleet was actually a little wider than me. He got through there before me, right? So when we got through the beds, and it was about 2:30 in the morning, we got into the utility corridor, and there's 2 floors. There's the bottom floor we were on, and then you can climb up. There's no steps back there, but you can climb up to this catwalk at the 2nd floor. So we climb up to the catwalk, and you can run back and forth up there. So what we did is we found all the riot gear back there. It just got lazy because, you know, when they got to run in on motherfuckers, so they had all the helmets, gas masks, riot batons, shields, all that shit in the back of the fucking utility tank. So we find all their shit, and we got filters for the gas masks for CN and CS gas. So we had probably about like 20 gas masks, 20 helmets, all that shit. So 20 fucking riot batons, couple shields, all that shit. So we staggered the gas mask, CN filters on some, CS filters on other 2 different types of gas. So then what we do is we put the gas masks on and we put the helmets on, and we go, and Barry is on the top tier. This is where we're at right now, on the top tier we climbed up. And he's in one zone. Bobby Castile, he's over in France right now. We used to be Emmy and all these on Fresno. He's living in France, been living in France. I guess at the bottom of the French Alps over there. And I've been over there for a while. I married, got some little kids and all these good guys.
He's doing good, yeah. He's doing good.
Guys next to him. Yeah, those guys up there. So I get up there and what we do is we start turning everybody's on, and we start beating on the fence, you know, breaking everybody up, blood, like, I'm beating on the back of Barry and Bobby, because Barry and Bobby right next door to each other in the vents. And the vents are kind of wide, and they stick out about maybe a foot and a half from the wall. They're connected from the top floor shelf, bottom floor shelf, and they run all the way down to the floor. So I'm beating on the vent, and Barry says, "Who is it?" I told him it's me. He said, "Me?" I said, "Who?" I said, "Me." He said, "John?" I said, "Yeah, it's me." He said, "What the fuck?" I said, "Yeah, we broke out of the cell." I said, "We got all this shit. They're going to be fucked up." I said, "I wish you're back there. We're going to have some fun." He said, "Oh, I'm glad I ain't back there. They're going to beat your ass." I said, "No, they're not. We're going to beat their motherfucking ass." He walked out, it just goes down. So we got everybody flooding. Then we started getting all the circuit breakers. We got all the lights going on and off all the units. So there was a cop working the midnight shift, an old military guy named Sarge. Sarge ain't a bad guy. You know, we aren't going to fuck Sarge up anyhow. And he's trying to, and he can't really see because there was no window. But he kind of cracked. So I told him, "Sarge, you better call me some fucking help." He says, "You guys did Baxter, me and Phil." And he said, oh shit, we shut the fucking door, right? Locked the door. So fucking, they're calling for help and all that. So we're back there and we're strategically setting up. We're getting ready for a fucking fight. Now, in that book, No Human Contact by Pete Early, he talks about this. And then he says, they came, opened the doors, we ran out there, fought, we were back and we fought with them for about 10 minutes and then they captured us. None of that's true. We were back in this motherfucking pipe space for 4 to 6 fucking hours, maybe longer. Okay, so while we're back there, everybody's TVs are back there. They got fathers back on like TVs they put in every cell. These are government TVs. Well, they confiscated them because we got this fucking demonstration going on, sports strike and all this. So I hear them in the back. There's 4 doors. There's like a top tier and the second floor. There's a front door and a back door coming into the pipe space. And on the bottom tier, it's the same thing. Well, I hear them on the second floor in the back. They're keying with the key lock a little bit, but I can hear them. They're trying to sneak up on us. So I grabbed Barry's TV. It's got Barry Mills on it. Remember, it's a 12-inch, a bubble TV. I grabbed the motherfucker. I go running down the tier, quiet as I can, as fast as I can. And the back door is made out of like angle iron and sheet steel, so it's like a big drum. And I come running up and I slam that fucking TV on the door and it shatters and glass explodes and big boom. And you can hear them dropping riot sticks on the other side, so it scared the shit out. I go, I hear you motherfuckers back there. Come on in here, you motherfuckers. Well, that thwarted that plan was getting under it, so I went back up front. I see that I said, oh, Barry, I said, you hear that? He said, what the fuck happened? I said, that was your TV. I blew your TV up on the door. He said, you motherfucker. I said, don't worry about that. Give you another one, right? So now they're trying to figure out what the fuck to do. They don't know we got gas masks and helmets and we got all the riot gear. So we pop all the light bulbs back there strategically so dark and shadowy. So we got little pockets of darkness we're working in. And we got a couple of the riot shields strategically placed, like little roadblocks and all this shit. So I hear them fucking with the front door on the second tier. And you can put your toes on the side of the catwalk. The catwalk ain't got no railings. You can actually fall off this thing and fall down, right? But you can lean back against the wall in between the vents and they can't see me. So I'm right there, and to my left, on the other side of the vent, to my left is Clay. He's leaning back. And I hear him opening the door, and I fucking peek out, and I'm in darkness. And I look, and I see the snout of a fucking gun. And I whisper to Clay, I said, I think I see a shotgun. And I said, if it's a shotgun, I don't think you can't really see me. When he gets close enough, I'm going to jump and take the fucking shotgun from him. Clay says, okay. So I'm sitting there, and then I peek out again. And I remember I'm wearing a helmet, the gas mask, and the gas mask I'm wearing is one of these Ant-Man motherfuckers where you screw the filter directly on the front of it, right? So I'm peeking out past this vent, and the other cop with this guy that's got this gun shines like this lantern, big bright lantern, down the catwalk, trying to see where the fuck we're at. And he gets me right in the face. And I heard him say, this is Southern Illinois. They kind of got that Southern twang. I heard him say, my God, did you see that? The other cop said, yeah. He said, it looks like he's wearing a helmet and a gas mask. And the other cop says, yeah. He said, I wonder where the fuck he got that from. And they slammed the door. Now they're going back to the drawing board with the drill. It turned out the barrel of what I seen was an M79 grenade launcher. They were start firing gas rounds at it. But they seen me in a gas mask. That fucked that all up, right? So now they got to come in. So they shoot the boot up and get all their gear from up front. We were wearing their gear in there. We got their gear. So we're all suited up in their gear. And here they come. And we're leaning back in between the vents again with our toes on the catwalk. I got a riot stick, and I found a gallon bucket of paint with a wire handle, a big bucket of yellow paint. And I'm sitting back here, and I got that in my right hand. And they're coming down the catwalk towards me from my right. When they get about 4 feet away from me, I step out, do a spin, and I hit that riot shield with that fucking bucket of paint, and the whole fucking riot shield shattered. All he had was 2 handles in his hand, and the yellow paint exploded and went everywhere. They were covered in yellow paint. I'm in covered in yellow paint. My poor holes on my fucking gas mask. I'm looking at it with covered in yellow paint. I'm fighting with, because I'm fighting with them now, and I'm banging. I'm beating them with the fucking riot gun. The guy, the cop in front is trying to get back. He's trying to retreat. And there's a big lineup, and they can only come in a single file because it's a real metal catwalk. They're trying to get fuck out of it. And I'm whooping this motherfucker. So they come in down below to the right with a high pressure water hose and a mattress from a cell as a shield. And they're shooting it. And actually, that feels kind of good because I ain't had a shower in like a motherfucking month and a half. I'm smelling like a billy goat and I'm funky. So it feels really good. But they hit me right in the gas mask in the filter. Now, here's a little tip. If motherfuckers ever come at you wearing gas masks, whoever they are, get a bucket of water and hit them right in the filter because there's granulated charcoal in there. It gums it up. It turns into blood. You got to come out of that motherfucker. You can't breathe. So my portholes are covered up. They hit my filter. I'm telling Clay I can't see. He gets you. I'm in the middle of a fucking fight. He gets me in a headlock. And he takes his t-shirt and he's trying to wipe my portholes off. But now I can't breathe because they fucking they gummed up my filter. So I tell him, hey, I got to come out of this gas mask, get enough mask, you take over. So he gets over, he gets rubbing with him. I pull my helmet off, put the gas mask off, throw that motherfucker, grab another one, pull the tabs, put it on my head, clear it, seal it on, and pull the motherfucking helmet back on. And now they're retreating. And Clay Howard, Brother John, drop down. The ones that comp already got out, so we dropped down and we rushed the motherfuckers down below, and they got out and slammed the door. They never came back again. They don't want to fight no more. So now they're trying to resolve it. Lenny Grace, who's the unit manager that started this shit, but fucking everything up down there on those unit bridges, and John Clark. John Clark is the AW. Well, we also had a ward at the time. I think his name was John Clark too. Now, the John Clark AW came up from the federal pen down that ran it too. He was kind of considered a touch-on. He was kind of a rumbling motherfucker, right? Well, a little side story was when he was out on the main line, there was a Michigan State prisoner that they brought in for a big old weightlifter that was on the line out there in Marion. He got a beat with the warden, so he got a fucking piece, big banger, and he's in the chow hall in the morning waiting for the warden to come in because the warden walks you in the morning with his entourage. And this dude's waiting for the warden, and he's standing there, and here comes the entourage, but the warden's not there. And he asked John Clark from AW, hey man, where's the warden at? He said, he ain't coming. He said, I'm filling in for this one. The dude he said, oh yeah. He said, okay. He said, you'll go about the piece started at him. Almost killed him. He left the joint. His eyes were rolled up and said he was more dead than alive. So this totally changed his attitude. Just put him in touch with his own mortality. So fast forward. Now he's down there in this fucking Mexican standoff with us down there in the chute. So Lenny Graves is wanting to end this whole fucking stand-up. I said, listen, you said today was D-Day, so today's D-Day. You started all this fucking shit. You fucked everything up. Even the cops are mad at you for starting this shit. So you want to end it? Listen, there's two of us back there, me and Clay. You and John Clark come up in this motherfucker. We'll just get him up with you motherfuckers. They said, we can't do it. I said, you can do that. This punk your fucking nuts and come over to us in this motherfucker. Well, they figured we had a knife or something, but we didn't. You know, we're just saying we could back this motherfucker. We'll fucking resolve it, right? Well, they wouldn't do it. So finally, we talked to an agreement. They said, okay, we're going to end it. We're going to resolve this whole demonstration, this work strike that's been going on down in this unit for like the last month and a half. And this riot, tearing shit up and all that. This place is fucked up, right? Fucked up, right? And they agreed no retaliation or retribution against us for breaking out themselves, all this and that, blah, blah, blah. Plus, we got another issue going on because Little Matt and Homer Ray were up on D range who worked here. They were flooding up there, so they got moved down to the back of D range and distanced themselves with us. And there was a black dude up on the tier up there, too, and he left that tier and went to the front of D range. He's from California, black kid named Terry. And Matt went to the front rec cage, inside rec cage during rec, and asked, what are you doing down there? He said, I just got off turn over. So when Matt went up to the law library on D range, he asked the blacks up there what happened. They saw a dude, the homosexual. He checked off the tier. So when Matt went back down, he went to Perry. He said, hey, the black dudes up there said you're an homosexual. He checked off the tier. He looked at me. He says, no, I'm not. He says, they said you're a rat. Matt said, what? He said, they said you're a rat. Oh, that's, okay. He went back up on tier, and the next time he got at the law library, it wasn't long. He called the black dude over to Jerry McCall, Frank Lewis. You call me a fucking rat? He said, hell no, we wouldn't call you no fucking rat. We wouldn't let no shit like that come out of us. Because in those environments, that type of language will get you killed. It will get you murdered. Matt says, okay. So he went back down to Perry. He says, they said you're a liar. They never said that. So now Perry's in trouble. So we're going to end this whole fucking strike, and that Matt and the whole Ray and Perry and other ones are going up back on the work trip, but they're going up on C-range work trip. So they get up there, they get some fucking peace smell and a little side store. I had some little birds. I used to have a fucking Bob and cat Bob, and I got out of the nest. I raised him up called Tweety. He used to sit on my shoulder. I'd get him high on weight. He'd sit on my shoulder when I'd be running laps and shit. And then he got fucking killed. And I captured 3 little sparrows. And they were just little fluffy little things, little yellow fluff. So I would make gruel out of all brand cereal, high protein, a little bit of multivitamin, turned into a gruel. And I took an ink pen and made like a syringe with a big Q-tip. And I had some feathers that this chick sent me, these multicolored feathers in a card. And I took a rubber band and put them around the barrel of the ink pen. So it looked like a little nub sticking out, so it looked like a beak. And I'd draw up gruel, and I'd get the little bird standing on my finger, and I'd count behind him, and I'd whistle, like a little bird, and I'd take the tip and put it over their head, tap the top of their little beak. They'd look up and see the feathers, and then they think it's a mother. They'd tip their head back, open up their little beaks, and I'd take in their mouth and hit them with some fucking high protein, right? So they're swelling up like little baseballs, so. And they're getting their feathers and stuff, but they're getting too fat. So I got to fucking get them to exercise. So I'd make them stand on my middle finger and I'd take my pointer finger and trap their little feet in between my fingers. And I'd make them do 10 sets with 10 reps in each set. I'd hold them up high and drop them down fast, make them flap their wings real fast. After 10 reps, their little hearts, you can see them beating the heart, their beaks be hanging over, sucking wind like a motherfucker, getting pumped up, turning them into little super birds, right? So some other guys run birds, so I kept one of them, I spread them around, and I sent one upstairs to C-range to Speedy. He was ended up being one of the fellas too. So here we are, fast forward, here we are. Matt's up there, Homer Lee's up there, Perry's up there, everybody else is up there, and it's going down. So they come out from motherfucking going to the work chairs, and little Matt and Homer Ray get on them. Now they got pokers. You know, like ice sticks, but their stick is like 8 pence. And they're about 12 inches long. So they're on them. They start hitting, boom, boom, boom. So all the cops respond. Lenny Graves, John Clark, all in front of the tier, in front of the range. It's about 20 feet wide. They're arrayed out in front of the grill, steel grill with bars and stuff. They're howling, stop, stop. Little Matthews, Norman Matthews, and Homer Ray's name is Homer Ray Matthews. And they're howling, Matt, Norman, stop, Homer Ray, stop. They're looking to see. Well, there was a technique that was devised along the way using pokers. Because pokers, you know, they aren't like cutters. You can't hit a guy and cut them. So, and you're poking. A lot of guys say, oh, they got like ice sticks and pokers. They're more lethal. No, they're really not. And in combat situations, they really aren't that good because they don't do lethal wounds. The wound channels aren't really deep and wide. They're causing a lot of sanguination, heavy bleeding, putting motherfuckers into shock and all that. They're just punching holes, right? So a technique was developed along the way. It's called the egg beater. The egg beater is to get hold of you, take the poker, you run it through his eye socket into the brain, and start turning it like a hammer, and it turns in there like an egg beater, and it beats his brain out. And you're not going to come back. It's a killing technique. So one of them's on him down, and he's doing the egg beater on him. These cops are freaking out. The other guy's hitting them in the belly and the chest. And the bird's flying up, back and forth the whole length of the fucking range, 18 cells. And he comes flying through the grill and lands right on Lenny Graves, the unit manager's right shoulder. And Lenny Graves is freaking out. He's watching these guys. Normally, they find the body. They don't see a murder going down. Murders are brutal. They're vicious. With knives, when motherfuckers are about it, it's a brutal, vicious killing. And especially like in Marion, they're drinking that witch's blood, all that fucking manganese, got motherfuckers half crazy and all that. So these are brutal fucking killings. And it's going down, and it's freaking these cops out. They're screaming, stop, stop. And the bird lands right on his right shoulder. And when it landed on his right shoulder, the unit manager, Len Graves, goes, ah, he's screaming. Ah. When he screams, he stares at the bird. The bird shit on him, takes off. Down to fucking here, laughing like a motherfucker, right? So this is just crazy shit. So that was part of that motherfucking, and that little man home Ray goes down to the goddamn. There's very segregation again, and all that. And then they end up coming back out again. They get charged for murder. They, Homer Ray gets a man out of little Matt doing like 2 or 3 life sentences anyhow, so it didn't matter. They resulted. But that was that whole demonstration in connection with that work site.
Jesus.
You want me to call you back?
Yeah, man. I'm right here.
All right,
I'll hang up.
hang up.